Your hearing. Truthfully, I removed the earring in the church there. I removed the second one and I gave them to her. And she hugged me. Oh, thank you so much. I really loved. Good day, viewers. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name remains Blessing Bosu. If you are my returning subscriber, thank you very much from my heart. I deeply appreciate you. And if you are just seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't touch the dial. Watch to the end. So today we'll be talking about contentment. Contentment. What does it mean to be contented with what you have? that means being satisfied by what you have or what you can provide for yourself. 1 Timothy chapter 6-10 says that godliness with contentment is great gain, which means that whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that you can afford, whatever it is that God has blessed you with, you should be satisfied with it. You should not start running from pillar to post, running maybe because your friends have some things that you do not have, or some people can afford some things that you cannot afford. Now, in this era now, we are in the blinking era where everything is shining all around. You want to attend a party that you know that you cannot afford the ashwebi. You want to attend a party that you know that all expenses there, you cannot afford it. You now start running, start looking for where to borrow money. You want to borrow money to attend somebody's event. You want to borrow money to attend somebody's party. Now, looking at all these things, it did not just start when you became older or when you became an adult. It started right from when you were still a toddler to a teenager, then before you became an adult. It was a gradual process, something that you could not control. Now, I would plead to parents that we should please. It is not everything that our children ask us for that we give to them. Let us learn how to say no sometimes, because we should always think that what if they leave our place, they are no longer with us, and they cannot afford that thing? Where would they get it? Should they steal? Should they prostitute if it's a female? Should they become something that you have never expected them to become because they want to feel among? Now, I am not saying that you don't make life comfortable for your children. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it is not everything that your child asks of you that you will give. They should know that it is not everything that mommy will say yes to. Mommy can also say no. Daddy can also say no. Now, imagine a child coming back from maybe a gathering, a birthday party, in the church, in the school. Then the child comes back and says, Mommy, I like the gown that Beishara is wearing today. I like it and I want you to buy it for me. Then I say, hey, my daughter likes a gown. I know that, so that she will not look out, so that she will not go and beg. Let me quickly go and buy it for her. What of the one she wore to the event? Why can't she come back and say, Mommy, I loved my gown. I like the fact that you bought. Thank you for buying this for me. A child comes back from the church and the next thing the child will tell you is that, Mommy, I like what this so person wore to church today. No, I love the shoe. Please get me that exact shoe. Then you now start running. Now, I'm not saying that you should not make your children comfortable or you should not spoil your children. That is not spoiling. If you want to spoil your children with money, take them out for shopping if you have the money. Not until they see it on somebody. Then they will come home to accuse you of not buying that same thing for them. It is from there that they will learn how to be contented. It is not everything that you will say or take. Now, you see some students, they get to school. When they get to school, probably their parents bought them a black bag because it's a neutral color, a white bag. But because, well, they are used to always getting what they want. But now, in school, their parents are no longer there. So they will move from one room to another. Nkechi, please, do you have a green purse there? I have a green top and I want to use it on the green top. They move from Ikechi's room to Blessing's room. Blessing, please, do you have a green shoe? I have a green top. I need a green shoe. Then they start borrowing. It will get to a time that those people they are borrowing from will start to insult them with it. And okay, I don't want to borrow again. I want to get them by myself. How will they get it by themselves? Doing things that you have never expected that they would do. It is from there they will start taxing boyfriends. It is from there, if boyfriend can no longer afford it, they will go out and do all sorts of things just to get the money. If it is a male, you see them, they are ready to do anything. Before you know, they will start doing assignments for cultists. Before you know, they will start doing things that you never thought that your child would do outside. Now, there are so many examples to these things. There are so many things that we parents we've allowed ourselves, especially for female. You know, female children, we feel let us give them everything that they want, so that they will not, things outside will not attract them, so that things outside will not make them feel somehow, so that they will teach them that it is not everything that they want that they will get. Life no balance. Now it is a different case that you are extravagantly rich. It is a different case that you can afford anything, every luxury. One thing I even discovered is that most of these children that they are not contented are not from the rich family because they feel they have everything. But it is we, those that are managing, you know you are managing, instead of you to teach your child how to stay contented with what you provide for them. No, you feel no, my child must feel among, my child must do this, my child must do that. There are sometimes that you see something on somebody's body and you appreciate it. It is normal. Oh wow, I love this. Not that you must get it. It is always good to appreciate people. I love your earring. It is beautiful. I remember while I was 7, I bought a earring and I used the earring to church for the first time. One of us now saw it and said she was also a core member. She now said she was not like, Sister Blessing, I love your earring. And I said, okay, thank you. She repeated it again. I love your earring. I said, thank you. She stood. I was like, inside my mind, was she waiting for me to remove the earring and give to her? Yes, you guessed right. She was not doing like this. Your earring. Truthfully, I removed the earring in the church there. I removed the second one and I gave them to her. And she hugged me, oh, thank you so much. I really loved. And she left. And she left with the earring like that. I didn't really think much of it because I felt she loved what I was wearing and she wanted it. But was it that she did not think that I bought the earring because I liked it too? Because I loved the earring, that was why I bought the earring. Or she didn't even think that I left home with the earring. Now I'm going back home without my earring. It was quite funny that because as she was going, I was looking at her back. I was like, won't she come back and come back to tell me that I was just playing, And that was the end of the earring for me. We need to teach our children so that they will not embarrass us in the future. Now, I might not have said anything then and then, but who knows? I don't even know who saw her that day. I cannot say somebody saw it, but I'm very sure that I was not the only one that was there. It was after church service. And it just came that she removed my newly bought earring and I gave them to you. We should teach our children money is valuable. We should teach them the value of money. Now, one way that I would advise on how to make your children to be contented is that We should learn to say no to our children. Learn to say no. It is not everything that they want that you would give. Let them know that when I go to mommy will say no. Sometimes it is not everything that they ask that you will give. Say no to them and explain why. Tell them to be appreciative. Teach them to be appreciative for whatever it is you can afford for them. This is Nigeria. Nigeria of today does not need any extravagant lifestyle. Now Nigeria is teaching us how to value our currency much more than before. Because sometimes you even hold 1,000 naira notes, and when you get to the market, you cannot get anything tangible with 1,000 naira notes. Teach them to be involved in your business. Let them know that making money is not easy. So that whenever they want to buy something, they will place it on their scale of preference before even removing money to buying anything. Now, another great way that I know that yes, you can teach your children to be contented is this. The best way to be contented is, when their mind is occupied with the things of the spirit, when their mind is occupied with the things of God, they will only find satisfaction in it. You'll find real satisfaction and real contentment from it. I don't know if whatever it is that I've said today, one thing or the other, you've been able to pick one or two things there. The most important thing is that we should teach our children to be contented with whatever it is that we are able to provide for them. We should make sure that in the house or outside the house, they don't get too lost with material things that they start feeling you are not doing enough. That they start feeling that my parents are not doing enough. They should be able to know that yes, my living home now, my parents they've out of love, they have emptied everything they have for me. So that I should be able to appreciate it by using them in love and not picking things that are not their own. I know that God will help us, because there is no formula to teaching our children. There is no particular formula to teaching them on how to be contented. But I think little from here, little from there would help us. And I pray that God too will help us in Jesus' name. Thank you very much for staying tuned for today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to encourage me. Thank you so much.